What's popping with it,
How's
Cam?
it going, man? Glad to have you back on Cam Capone News.
Come on, man. We here. We outside, man. Had to pull up on you this time, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. You've been doing a lot. You got a lot going on.
Yeah, man.
Been seeing your name in some headlines.
Yeah, you know, I stay good and bad, man. I stay with a little bit of flavor, you know. They like, and then out here, man, they like to clip it. Now I notice, you feel me? So I got the bad content and good content out there.
Okay, yeah, man. So, well, I mean, I'll just start with some of the stuff that I seen. You know, I seen there was something about Snoop Dogg, and I don't know if you were accusing him of taking Nate Dogg's masters or somebody else was accusing him of taking Nate Dogg's masters.
I mean, I'm gonna break it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go into more of how I feel personally. But like, you know, in short, you know, people don't watch the clip. So what the clip is saying is that, you know, that I said that Snoop stole something. What I'm saying is my uncle, which is my Uncle Sam on my daddy's side, is saying that Snoop took something from my grandma's house. In short, that's what I spoke on. Where I'm at with it now is I shouldn't have spoke on it regardless. It was an eternal thing, but and me and my Uncle Sam got into an argument to where my emotions was let out on that podcast, and I said that. But how I feel though on it, it's like, if like I don't want to be like, oh, this true and this ain't true, but like I know my Uncle Sam not lying, and I just feel like, you know, Snoop, you know, you know, my uncle that conversation maybe, you feel me? I think it's above me. I think it's something that the nephew don't really got to say so in on my, you feel me? But personally, you know, I don't have an opinion on that situation. But I did speak on what my uncle said, and he don't like, you know, what he felt like took place.
Man, that's crazy to hear, man. I know Snoop has been having a lot going on lately. I mean, so this is your dad's brother.
Yeah, this is
right?
my daddy brother. Same mama, same daddy. You feel me?
Did Snoop and him know each other?
Yeah, nah. This like my daddy rider. You feel me? Like this who gon', you feel me? Of course, it was a certain part of my pops couldn't do it. You feel me? So he'd give my uncle, you feel me, that thing, and it was on my uncle to hold it down. You feel me?
Right. What I'm asking is like, you know, I know Nate and Snoop were
For sure.
tight.
Yeah.
Was your brother also part of the circle, or like?
Nah,
you know,
he was in and out of jail, but he knew what it was and what it wasn't. My daddy sent him to the house to get something when he was alive. He went to the house and got it, and he took it to my grandma's house. At that point, it's at my grandma's house, and at that point, Snoop sent somebody to go pick it up from my grandma's house without my uncle knowing.
Okay, that's what your uncle's saying.
And that's what my uncle's saying. You know?
Right. Okay.
I didn't break this. I spoke on it. My uncle did an interview where I was in the building and I knew, you know, kind of what he was gonna say, but in the day, you know, I got the call that he was gonna be doing an interview, so I pulled up regardless. I didn't really have too much of an opinion on where he coming from, because these are two dudes that, like you asked me, was my uncle around? Yeah, so they had something going on before I was even around. So my opinion on that is just like, it hurt me if Snoop would steal something or take something, I would say, from my family. The estate though is a whole different deal from all of this. Let me put that out there. Like the estate, we have our own attorneys. We got, you feel me, our own. You know, my siblings is a part of it. My uncle is not a part of the estate. You know, so my opinion on this is kind of like, it doesn't even matter. You know, I'm gonna send the attorneys when I feel like it's time. You know, we have that in place.
Okay, now the master. So these are the master recordings, the original recordings.
I would assume so, yeah.
And so at this point, then Snoop is denying having them.
I mean, he told me like that he didn't. Yeah, he don't know what I'm talking about. Like he straight told me, like, you know, I don't, what masters, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do that to, you know. And he said, you know, he loved my grandma, you know, XYZ and this, that, that. I left it alone. This was some years ago. But my uncle ain't left it alone. That's why it ain't went nowhere, because, you know, my uncle applying pressures. You feel me?
Okay, now, Snoop don't know nothing. Were these a bunch of like unreleased recordings, or were these released recordings?
I think it was release masters. You feel me? Release stuff. You know, at least that's what I would assume. Because if it was unreleased, it would be more so of that being the talks, but I think my uncle told me it was stuff that was already released. Like I said, I don't personally have too much of an opinion on this, or I'm not affected by it, let me say, because in today's world, you know, the master is a master, so whoever owns it. We can go get a master again, no matter how crazy it sounds.
Right, so this doesn't really affect the money? Does it affect the money in any way? No, okay.
No.
But it's just the point of having
and
the
it's something I
original.
should say, because like, and I hope people like really get into this, and like, because I think on it of all edges, like what did my uncle didn't have no business with it either. Like I said, he's not even a part of the state. So, you know, once it was indicated to us that something was there, as far as the state and the kids, we probably would have done the same thing that Snoop did. The issue with me, but it's not even an issue, but the thing is, Snoop told me he don't have nothing. And so it just causes confusion in my brain, and that just affects my thoughts, you know?
Well, if it's not really affecting the money,
Nah.
then it's kind of a big deal, but it's kind of not a big deal.
Straight up. And that's why I've been clear on it being my uncle saying this, and then an event occurring prior to me speaking on it on a podcast where it was like blown up because I said Snoop stole something. Like, I'm saying my uncle said this. You feel me? And I'm saying why I'm speaking on the podcast about it. But they didn't get to that. They just, oh, Snoop stole this, and Nate Dogg's son said Snoop stole. That's not what's going on. You feel me?
Okay, now, so you guys, the kids, are getting the money that's being generated from the masters.
Straight up. Yeah. So it's like, you know, I ain't never tripped on that. And so to the world and to the people, it seemed like
Snoop, it sounded bad.
Straight up. It sounded like
Snoop sold the masters.
Yeah, and he's stealing money from us, and we, you know, like, nah. If anything, our problems are our problems. Like, we got 8 kids on the estate. You feel me? 8 different attorneys, all type of crazy stuff that we dealing with on our own. So we ain't bringing that to Snoop, or that don't got nothing, you know, as far as, you know, resources and help. Like, I know what Snoop there for, especially like for me as a working artist. But when these stories like this get out and I don't, you know, clear it up as I never did with this, then it's like it leave a sour taste in his mouth, because he told me what he told me, and I go to parties, I pop up, and it's like, damn, you do this and you going on these in it, but it's like that ain't even the case in this situation. You feel me?
Have you talked to Snoop
since? Not recently. Nah.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Probably like at his party, like November, probably November.
Oh, okay. Was that the party he had
with the skating rink in the back?
Okay, I might be thinking of something.
But I was, you know, with him and his family at Marathon Burger in Long Beach at the grand opening about 2 weeks ago, and you know, that's family for real to me. You feel me? Like, I know his whole family, and it's all love with me and them. If anything, it probably look at me like, you know, I'm doing weird, crazy when those stories come out, but that ain't never been the case. And if you really click on, I try to be as transparent and get it off the best way I can without making it seem like I'm coming from a place of envy, hate, or anything like that. You feel me?
I hear that. Now, you said you're at the Marathon Burger?
Yeah.
So you there when everything went down?
I was on my way out. But I heard and seen like what it was and what it ain't. That ain't even no Long Beach for real. It's crazy though, the fact. Man, I don't know. I don't got no opinion on like that, man, because you know, we ain't getting no better as people. I feel like we killing each other off. And I feel like in like a couple, not even, 10, 15 years, dog, I want to see where black people gonna be at. Because we ain't got it ain't nothing. Put something together, it's always getting tore down. You feel me? You build something, niggas gonna come burn it down. You know, so yeah, man, I got up out of there. I don't know nothing about nothing. I know they got it going at the Marathon Burger. You been there yet? The burgers is delicious.
They are good. I didn't go to that one. I've been to the one on Melrose.
Yeah, that's the one I like to go to too. Ain't nothing going down on Melrose. You feel me?
Yeah, man, definitely, man. He got some really good burgers, man. But LA always got some good. LA got some really good burger spots.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's good. You know, it's good, and it's probably one of the best. But
yeah, you got other spots you go to for sure. Hawkins, all type. Yeah, you risking your life around now.
You risking your life. Yeah. And there are people that risk their life to go get a burger. Out of town dudes for sure.
Yeah, I went to We Jammin' the other day. And that's right in the heart of Inglewood. You feel me? Yeah, I ain't from Inglewood and whatever, but hey, the best food is in them hoods. You gotta call ahead 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes they don't let you call ahead. So you gotta go in there and order it. you gotta just add that extra 20 minutes, man. You feel me? And go get your food. But that's how I'm moving. You feel me?
He's giving game right there.
Yeah,
If you're
you feel
listening,
me? Yeah, you gotta
call
in,
ahead.
man. Call in.
So you just walk in,
pick
pay,
it up,
pick
boom,
the
boom,
burger
and
up,
boom.
and you gone.
Come on, man. I've been doing it for too long, you know.
You ain't gotta stay around, give nobody a chance to try to catch you or nothing.
You hear me, Nick? That caught me slipping out. That was a rare occasion. You feel me? I've been waiting on that again.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that for sure.
Nah, you know, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so back to Snoop real quick, man.
Yeah.
Death Row. So have you been going to any Death Row functions or anything? I know he had a lot going on.
I missed the one. It was one recently, like yesterday. I think I missed it though. I be going though, yeah, you know, but those is industry parties. Like you go there to network. You feel me? So those is good to do stuff like that. I say it that way because like that's not nowhere where business is being addressed or anything like that. You know, it's just something to have fun and network. So sometimes I'm not even in the right space for that. You know, but I be going a lot.
Now you mentioned you had 8 siblings.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys? I think we talked about this, but you guys are having problems coming together to put music out. Is that still the case?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's bad because I got little brothers who they no longer minors, but they got moms who like in their ear and like controlling like their thoughts. And it's sad because their moms wasn't even like around for real. So they don't know that their mom was only around for money. Like it's straight cut as it sound. You feel me? So whenever we trying to do something like that's for the legacy or like really put it together, like they got an opinion like that's coming from like a nasty place or like a bad spirit, and that's because like they don't really have an understanding of what this really even was or was built on. You feel me? So it's only like 3 of us, maybe 4 of us that was like around when my daddy was alive, and then like you got 4 other ones that don't know nothing about nothing besides the fact that they getting some money. You feel me? Every whatever, and it's like at that point, like right now, I got 2 siblings who no longer minors, but they checks is going to their parents. You feel me? Like, and they don't know that you feel me, that they can get it. One of them probably do know, and he getting it now because we damn near lost our relationship. Damn near like got because I was trying to tell him like, bro, like your mama is taking your money from you, like, and he not knowing, like he just a young kid, like not believing on. But I'm trying to tell him how much checks he done got and where, you feel me? And he ain't got no thoughts about it. And you feel me? Long story short, like that, his mama got to him again because he lived in the house with her. So told her whatever he told him, and then like me and his relationship ended up getting sour because it's like, end of the day, they are in their kids' heads and needing that money. So they doing whatever they can to keep those checks coming to their hands rather than going to their kids and their kids going to doing something else or whatever. So it's a situation because it hold us all back in a sense that we all got to agree on something. You feel me? So whenever somebody not agreeing, then it's like, so, but we getting better. Like now we moving from the estate to an LLC. And I put that together with somebody else involved in this, and I chose the manager. You feel me? I pitched the manager, and nobody had an issue with the manager. And so now we just moving everything from this estate to the LLC. As far as decisions, it'll be like based on a hand of votes. So if them 2 people don't agree or something or whatever the case, then we will still be able to process with the 80%, whatever, you know.
Okay, so that leaves the door open to getting some music done. Possible.
What you mean done?
Well, put out, released.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. So the manager that we got in place, that's gonna be his job. Soon as everything get on his desk, that's one of the things that he's looking for. Where's this unreleased music at, and you know, how do we get our hands on it?
How much do you guys have unreleased music?
As of now, I couldn't even give you a number, but I can tell you who has stuff that I've heard.
Like 20, 50, 100 songs?
I couldn't even tell you the amount of songs, but I know who got. I think like over 50 though. Like it's a lot out there. My pops used to record every day. You feel me? So it's a dude in my DMs right now that's saying he got hella stuff that he bought from like an auction or something. Like Nate Dogg, Death Row, Daz. He's saying he got a lot. I talk with him a lot, but I ain't really engaged in it because I'm not about to be the one to buy it. You feel me? Me personally. Like, we gonna buy it, but we'll buy it as a family maybe. You feel me? Because we gotta see what's what and, you know, what it ain't. But
So he has like verses and hooks
he
and
got a
stuff.
lot that he's saying. A lot. Like, so much stuff to where he just sent me something like 2 days ago where it's just like nothing but photos of like songs, titles with songs on it. You feel me? And it's reels. He took a picture of the reel itself on some, just laminated all that. And I'm like, oh, this dude got some.
Okay, now I remember when Tupac died.
Right.
The judge just awarded everything to the mom. It didn't even really matter. They just gave everything. So you guys don't have no rights to try to get this stuff from the guy?
That's a good question. Because if he got something, then he legally don't own it. But that's not the discussions. You feel me? But you asking me in real time, and as I'm thinking, it's like, I'm sure that would be the avenue. I just kept it, you know.
You just been cool with him so far.
And kept it kind of business on the tip, you know, because end of the day, like, I can just send the manager, and I never even told the manager this. You feel me? So when he is in place, I can just tell him, and we can see kind of how we want to move forward, you know. But definitely, I don't, you know, why would we, you know, but I don't know how that line of business works. You know, get something from an auction or something, maybe like a storage auction. Is that, you know,
That's a good question. You'd probably have to find out exactly how he got it. Maybe he owns it. Maybe he doesn't have any rights to it.
You know, that's a good, you know, that's something that can be answered.
I know Tupac's family, they was eating everything up.
Yeah.
Like, even today, like, if you got something Tupac's, like, they'll take you to court. I know I interviewed one of Tupac's childhood friends, and he had a whole bunch of, like, you know, video recordings of Tupac, old songs, you know, old stuff. He went to high school with Tupac, you know, and I think the family, you know, like, he gave some stuff to the family because they were going to use it for a project, but they just kept it.
Right.
And then they went to the judge, and the judge wanted him to give all the that he had, but he was like, yeah, that's, you know, I think he lied and was like, yeah, I don't have nothing else. But he did. He had a bunch. Told me.
In this situation, it's important that everything is moved from this estate to the LLC, and we got this manager in place that can start moving for us like that. Because right now, court appointed, and they're not nothing musically. They're just a court appointed estate that handles estates. So they're literally just on the clock to collect. You know, they're not looking to find out where unreleased or places we're not collecting at. And when I say collect, I'm saying to collect when people are calling in about something, or just getting their pay for, you know, regular. When move to this manager, that's what his job is. You feel me? He's big in the business and music. You feel me? And that's why he's the guy. So at that point, we can, you know, lock in.
Okay, well, that's all. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. But, you know, rest in peace, Nate Dogg, man. You know, I grew up listening to Nate and Snoop.
And business, for real, though.
Death Row and everybody.
Tupac estate is filled with 15, 20 white people. Salute to them, though. You know, it's good to have my hands on it still, no matter how long it's taking and what it is and what it ain't. Getting the ownership may take longer when it's you actually doing it. You feel me? You know, I remember I had a meeting with Tupac estate like 15 years ago, and it was about, like, you know, 6 white people there, top dog white nigga there, and, you know, they just own me. And end of the day, all I walked out of there with the ownership was with the ownership that I walked in there with, because that's all they was trying to buy. And it's like, right now I could sell we can sell our estate. You feel me? We can sell it, and it can be moving on the Tupac time. But I think having 8 people on it, and then them holding on to their shares like that slows the business down, or that slows, you know, the down to where whatever the case may be versus a pop. You know, not saying like then that's just the differences. Nothing white, black, whatever color. All I'm saying is Tupac business is in order. You feel me? And our ain't in order based on a lot of the circumstances. Tupac do he even have kids?
I don't think so.
Nah, Tupac.
He had the mom. The
Yeah.
mom. Everything was given to the mom.
Right.
So,
and that's how we tried to
at,
do it.
At one point, the mom had complete control.
Yeah, and that's how we tried to do it. That's how it should go. You feel me? But we had kids popping out after he died. Like, oh, you feel me? I got a little sister. You feel me? Jerry Springer for real. You know, like no real life. You know, so I just happened to be the one to step up and be the face of like to take all this and also push my own career and have that come with whatever it come with, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm carrying and what it come with. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I can imagine. I can imagine that's probably really tough for 8 people to be agreeing on one thing, man. That's what a headache.
You feel me?
I'm just like just thinking about it. It sounds like
me?
a headache. Man.
It's just not even possible, you know. And I tried and tried for so long, and I had better, you know, what is the word? You know, I just felt more motivated to do it. But through time, when I learned it's all about money with these people, it just hurt my feelings, because if my daddy was alive, these people wouldn't be getting this money, you know? Like you getting stuff by default, you feel me? Like, I'm not saying you ain't supposed to take care of your kids or nothing, but like, you know, it's a situation where like, if I tell you don't keep a kid, why are you keeping it? Like, I feel like that should work both ways. But once the kid here, of course the child here, you feel me? So now we playing by some dirty rules and dirty games, because now somebody obligated to somebody money, and it's just, it got tricky, you feel me? So when he died, it was like, oh, now we get this. You feel me? Straight up. You feel me? You feel me? And that's like, I'm just the one here to try to push this through. You feel me?
Damn. Well, good luck with everything, man.
Come on, man.
I would love to hear some new music.
Still till today, you feel me? It ain't, you
Still.
know, we got some time, you know, we had time. So that I'm talking as far as the estate and LLC, it should happen next couple months, and we should hit the ground running with like that. You feel me?
Well, hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Yeah, man, for sure.
You mentioned selling the whole estate. Has anybody approached you guys trying to buy the masters?
Not the masters, but the estate itself. Like,
really?
Yeah. Primary Wave hit us way before they was buying. I think I just seen they acquired some big right now, but Primary Wave is a big company they loaded, you feel me? But I was having meetings with them early, like years ago. But the thing is, these companies, they want at least half of the catalog, and we've never had that for sale. You feel me? We just needed help. There's places, like a lot of places we don't collect on. There's a lot of songs we not collecting on. We just wanted help on collecting on those songs and getting our monies, you feel me, in those places. They wouldn't be willing to do that, but they would want half of it, and we never had half for sale. Like, not many people wanted to give up their shares for a situation like this, you know.
Okay, so they want to buy half, and then they're also going to help you collect on money that's owed. Right.
And then they'd own half at that point, you feel me? Which is, you know, sort of standard, but they didn't want no 40, 45 or whatever the case. You know, they had to do it with half, being the circumstances, in which I understand it's not something that we all the way away from, you know, but I had to pass in that time.
I hear that. Okay. You and Crip Mac, you just told me you guys are doing an album, or it's done already? What's going on with that?
It's my man. Shout out Crip Mac, man. 55th, man. What is it? Infant Law. What do you call himself, man? Yeah, man. Shout out Baby Snaps and all his homies. With C Mac, man. That's a real. But yeah, we got an album. We did a whole 7-song EP at the Creator House. You feel me? C Mac.
Has this been just since he's been out? Or?
Yeah, last week. We did 7 songs in one day last week. And now, you feel me, we about to shoot the videos at the Creator House, you feel me, and then drop it with the label at the Creator House, you feel me? They got a whole little label distribution over there. We're gonna drop it with them, do the videos, get the OnlyFans with their titties and out and do their little videos, you feel me? They loving C-Mac over there, you feel me? So I just wanna be around, put on my face or something. I'm just, you know, I'm cooling. Me, I like, you know, C-Mac, you know, I don't know how he coming, you feel me? You know, but I'm trying to leave with a couple of me, so I've been waiting to get back at you. You heard that Creator House they got Hollywood?
No, I haven't.
Man, they got a Creator House. Rich white boy, he got all the OnlyFans going there. They doing all they content in there. You feel me? Their little videos. He got a pool, basketball court. You feel me? They come in there, they do their little titty bounces and booty jumps. They love C-Mac too. See, I've been seeing C-Mac in some videos, so I seen C-Mac over there. I tapped in with cuz like, well, we gotta work. You feel me? Actually, before that, I hit him like, we gotta work, and then he like, they got a studio at the Creator House. I'm like, what? So I pulled up over there not too long ago. There wasn't too many there, but I followed them and I've been seeing like, oh, these got it going. You feel me? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bridge the gap with the urban and not the OnlyFans, but just the Hollywood kind of. You just mix it up, because that's kind of what C-Mac already doing. You feel me? So we just gonna package that and drop an album over there with them peoples and let them eat it up and see how they gonna market it for us. But yeah, shout out to C-Mac, man. We did that 7 songs in a day. C-Mac was running through the verses. You feel me? Running right through that.
Damn, dope, good.
I gotta get with the boy 4 Extra too. That's my boy, man. Shout out 4 Extra. Been tapping in. We ain't got in the lab yet though, man. I don't know what's taking you so long. Hit me. Just do it.
Yeah, man. 4 Extra, you got a lot of motion going on too.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think that's crazy, man. What is, I ain't got no opinion on it. I'm just like, damn, man. I feel for a real. You feel me? But yeah, going stupid. Him and C-Mac, them like the top Crips. I'm all about the Crips. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Blueface too. That hard. He holding that down. Big Sad, them hard.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna get into this almighty suspect situation that
not hard.
been going on.
Yeah.
How did you guys even end up getting into it?
He's a hater. He seen royalty up close and he couldn't believe it. You feel me? So like, oh, let me get to clout chasing. And ever since then, I ain't let it go. You feel me? I'm still on it that's on it. I ain't let it go. You feel me?
Okay, and I think you guys are supposed to box again, or
I'm waiting on it. We supposed to box. We ain't never boxed. We didn't want to box. Let's box. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm trying to let it be known. I'm trying to box. Almighty, let's box, man. Set it up. Tell your slave master to set it up. You feel me? Hey, look, we're going to get right back to Almighty, but the Milk 7, what's his name? Milk what?
7-4?
7-4. Hey, I didn't know you was a track star like that. And this ain't a diss to the Hoovers, man. I ain't even from LA, you feel me? This straight to Milk, man. I had the Milk running downtown LA. Straight track star, man.
Okay, well, break that down for me. How'd you guys get into it? And
my bad. Almighty or Milk?
Milk.
So look, man, the Milk made a video talking about PSA for NHALE. My people said it to me. I click on it. I'm thinking Milk showing some love. Milk hating. And this around the time that Snoop video came out where it said that I'm saying something about Snoop. So it was a good time to mention my name and throw it back in the algorithm and as it was going to hit. Like, I'm being posted by every blog, not a Little Milk. So he posted, like, NHALE, your music, you feel me? Whatever he said about my music, just hating, right? He put it out. In the comments, at first, you feel me? Like, you tripping, you hating. But of course, you're going to get a bunch of comments that's trolling with you. Like, yeah, woo, woo. So long story short, Milk made a video about me. I seen it in LA and I bounced out on it. I'm like, what's up? Like, let me holler at you right quick. You feel me? Like, let me just holler at you. He gets a fake clutching it. Like, I'm like, what you, like, you feel me? What you clutching for? So start clutching back, but really, you feel me? Like, so it wasn't even no nothing like that. You feel me? Like, nah, I tell you, like, oh, nah. It was like, what you feel me? What you pump faking for? But as soon as it just chill out some quick pump faking, get to skating downtown LA. I'm mad. I ain't got my phone. I tell the homie, oh, go get the phone. This running. So I go get my phone. I try to catch up with it. Gone. I'm like, oh man. Then post running a couple days later, like, oh, you posted running. We just had you running. Like, that's how I know this straight content, Cam. Like, these ain't on that because how come you couldn't holler at me? I didn't get out and press you on no gangbanging. I don't gangbang. I didn't get out and pull out no strap on you. Like, you wasn't even on that. So, see Milk and Milk got to becoming a track star. Right after that, I told him, don't make no more videos about me because you not on that. And then we can fight, put the fists up like I'm not. You feel me? I'm the type of these niggas ain't seeing no more. These just they out here for real. You feel me? Don't want to shoot you. Let's fight. Let's put the paws up for real. And I'm not even saying I'm Tookie Williams. I'm just saying I fight for real. And I feel like that ain't out there enough. So that's why I want to fade to Almighty Suspect. You feel me? Because it got a big mouth, could talk for days, sit up there and pop it all day. Let get in the ring or something. Get a box. I'm not even no talking type of. You feel me? I'm cut a hole. Besides the Nate Dogg, like we didn't even. That didn't even give me nothing. I grew up for real. You feel me? I was a shiesty. I thought I was some filthies at a certain point in time. Under the name Shiesty, like, do not know me for real. Like, you feel me? Nigga, come on. But yeah, bro, my bad.
Nah,
Back to the Almighty, right? Let me break this down, right? A couple years ago, and it's clear, I dropped a weed strand with cookies. It was called NHALE Cannabis. I went with cookies because I was gonna go with the Cure company, but the deal went sour because of the Almighty. So let me break it down. That scared things away. You feel me? So I should have body slammed it because regardless, you feel me? It ran the money away. So I'm at the Cure company and I'm about to and they walking me around the facility. They showing me the weed and you feel me? The setup, you feel me? In the building. They showing me the people who make the bags and like that, the designer. And while I'm doing that, yeah, this bum will walk in and I guess he see him showing me around the facility. You feel me? When he see me, he see that, he like, oh, but I got him right where I want him. My hair dyed at the time. I got on a tank top. Like I'm by myself. I usually got niggas with me. I'm not giving, like I'm here to look at some weed. I'm not even thinking like it's as hating for real. Like you feel me? On talking about it, some off Instagram. Long story short, one of that was showing me the spot. He walked outside to grab some out of his car. He like, yo, I'm gonna go get some on my car. I'm like, me too. I'm gonna go get my weed. So we walk outside. He go first. When he walk outside the door, I walk outside. When I walk outside, Almighty bounced out the car from like the other side of a car and bounced out the front of a car and the passenger. And bounce out and he come like from around them on some, or he come from the other way on some. And then I see Cuz, I'm like, oh, this Cuz. And that's why like I'm like, oh, like because that's right then and there on some like you feel me? Like you feel me? I'm like, oh, this, you feel me? And he like, what's up with that you was talking about? And I'm like what is talking about? Like talking about. So in my brain, I'm trying to process like what talking about. Boom, he sneaked me. I'm like, oh, okay. Like yeah, when he sneaked me, I square up and the little right here, the little pole. Yeah, my leg like hit the pole, and I like, you feel me? So I like, okay, I square up with it. When I square up with it, I'm noticing they ain't squaring up with me right there. If you squaring up with me right there, we about to get busy. You feel me? The square up with me right there, back up, cause he got two right there with him. You feel me? When he got his two, you watch the video, that people like, oh, this here behind the security. I'm in what is it? I'm in war mode. I'm not looking at no security. I'm looking at the with him, and I'm like, oh, you got your homies with you. Like you not even really. You feel me? You feel me? Like you want me to chase you so you can fake get busy because these is sitting there fake clutching and it's like some fake like setup. You feel me? And I'm not just walking to a setup. You feel me? Like so I'm also like, oh, like yeah, you caught me like on some. But if you like a super fan type, you don't want to respect the gangster and you want to believe in the bullshit, then you're gonna be like, oh, you hit behind the security guard. And I wasn't even thinking about the security guard. Why would the security guard protect me? Cause he the security. What was Cuz that? What snuck me? Like what are you talking about? Like, oh, there go the security guard. Now he hiding. Like, come on, Cuz. Better stop playing. Tell boy to just get in the ring because we've been talking about this for too long. Because end of the day, I'm not gonna let it go. Use the let me get outside for real. Catch my fade. Oh, I slapped you. All right. How many times I gotta break it down? It ain't hard. That wasn't hard to do, cuz. You feel me? Like you wanted me to chase you. In any other setting, I probably would have chased it and I would have got packed out. But I started this conversation off so I could be real clear on me understanding the business, and I just broke down to you, my sibling, all that. So I'm trying to, you feel me? While I got some bum street going on, I'm also here trying to connect, you feel me, and elevate the business and the legacy on some, you feel me? So in this case, like yeah, I could have just said everything because I lost the deal regardless. But end of the day, I still had a strain come up a couple months after that with cookies. You feel me?
You lost the deal because of that situation?
Pretty much, man. That scared the people. They like, oh, they seen that all on No Jumper and all over the blogs. They like, oh, you feel me? Like, it's at their business. They like, We don't want no like this. We don't want to do no business with nobody like this. You feel me? And it was like, that was nothing I like said or made clear, but like I kept it pushing because I still ended up dropping the strand. You feel me? But that all he ever did was get a job from Adam and sit there for the last couple of years. I ain't seen nothing from that. You feel me? YouTube ain't popping. You feel me? So I don't know. I'm happy making money though over there.
Now, what's the conversations like with you guys getting in the ring? I think you guys want to do it on brand risk with Aiden Ross.
Yeah. Whatever they talking about. It'll be a good fight because we both from the city. They be having random up there fight. They might as well put us in the ring. That's been going on in LA for a couple years. I ain't letting it go. We might as well put it in the ring so we can, do it professional, do it business like, watch me drop the feel me when he get up. I might be cool with it. It might not. He allow my so we might have to run it back. However feeling, you feel me? But not even in my caliber for real. Like I don't know that because they so stuck on the Nate Dogg. But I've been on my bully for real. Lucky this shirt so big, but I'm telling you, I've been in the gym, power clean that little. You feel me? I don't know how I'm looking right now. But I'm telling you, put a headlock. Let me stop playing, man. Set that up, man.
And what do you got coming up music-wise?
We got the project coming up. I think I want to call it Infinite Aura. You feel me? Because that's what it is for real on this side. I've been dropping music like every 2-3 weeks with the videos. Every platform is doing what it's supposed to do. I just gotta turn my YouTube shorts up. I got some hard with Kaylin for real.
With who?
Kaylin for real.
Okay.
Some hard, like some. They ain't even gonna be expecting. You feel me? So we gonna shoot the video to that. You feel me? In a couple weeks. Yeah, man, music. That turned into the content game for real. You feel me? Like this is just content. So if you keep making music and you got content for it, that is liable to hit. I said, like I was just describing. I was on TikTok live earlier, like telling my peoples like I could make a song, put that out, and do like 8 to 10 reels to that, and only a couple got a hit. You feel me? But long as a couple hit, I'm literally sending people, and the reels that hit, I'm getting paid off of too, wherever platform they send it on. But if they like the song, they leaving that platform to go play a song, and they might add it to their playlist or whatever. So now I'm accumulating some, you feel me, money from that type. And the longer I can keep up with that and keep that going and keep how it's supposed to look, I'm watching growth in that. Like the numbers is going up rather than going down. Like you feel me? Just hit 100K on like Facebook. You feel me? And it's like say Facebook, but that's where like the love, my type of real fans is. You feel me? Like just been pushing it like from the hip for real every year. To see it pay off is good. Just had a show in like NorCal somewhere at the Eagle Mountain Casino or something. Big casino, only thing going on in this area. They love it out there. It was going crazy. I didn't even know this place existed, dog. And I'm like, yo, I gotta start tapping. Like, we gotta really, like, I got coming up in Denver with a promoter. So I'm tapping into these West Coast markets, you feel me? Because I do got a little cheat code that they with because of the Nate Dogg son. But you feel me? Aside from that, the music is good. And aside from that, my live shows is good. So we still working on like that to present to people so they find out. It's just I got a bunch of other going on with this, and so my brand's still growing in real time on some, because like when you see it, you really like lock in, you liable to see like, oh, like kind of fire, and it's really like it's a purpose and it's a meaning to it.
Man, that's what's up, man. I mean, you've been doing it for a while, man. What's up with Doggy Style? You guys working on anything?
Hell yeah, me. I just told Doggy Style that I'm out here by you. You know, he like 20 minutes from here. I said, bro, let's cook today. I guess he about to be in the studio, Ace Beats. But we got an album we working on, man. You know, I started with Doggy Style. Calling us the new Snoop and Nate Dogg, you feel me? So I think you always go back to what worked or what's working, you feel me? And I think that's our bread and butter, and I feel like we played the fans by not giving them enough of that. So we working on the album right now for sure.
Man, that's what's up, man. Okay.
You would say when I first walked in, you were saying that this is like this is like your main shit. Like all the other shit are all side quests, right? But the music has always been the lifeline. Like I think about the algorithm was super dope. Like you had even the gangsta grill shit, you know what I mean? Like a fuck studio, and when you just in the studio, and then I got 3 studios here, and then I got so many dynamic.
That's some new shit.
I love working with and love seeing them make records.
2014.
To what's hot and what's new, and I'm listening to what's old that lasts forever.
That nigga said shit like
to try to make shit that matters.
He gonna give everybody their shit back from death row, all type of shit.
Like really touches the soul because they put their heart into it, and that's what I'm doing. There's an album that I can't get on Spotify. I only can listen to it on YouTube, and it's a shitty upload. The 213 album. I'm gonna get it back. What's called TVT had Nate. I remember it was out on TVT. So Fly's my shit, dog. Like, yeah, they dissolved. They the ones who gave me the first deal for Eastsiders 213. They was the realest motherfucker. Mark Benish, rest in peace. Was a great guy. But they had that album, and the label I think went bankrupt. So they gotta call Tom Barker. No, so who got that motherfucker? What's his name?
I'm like, that sound like that. You
I can get the whole album. Like you want to release it on Death Row, like remastered. That'd be the way to go. I mean, I know when I was talking to Warren, he said he has like a pretty serious. He do. Well, he's also got like unreleased Nate Dogg shit. He got him and Fred Ray both. They got a bunch of Nate. Nate Dogg used to go from Warren G's house to Fred Ray's house. Then he used to fuck with a dude named Lance, but Lance was his engineer. So Nate would work out of his house. He would make song after song. Him and Tupac had the same work ethic. Oh, so that'll tell you how much unreleased Nate Dogg music is. Yes, him and Tupac had the same work ethic. I'll say that. That's why he's on so many different hooks. That's why when people would call, Nate would show up. He go get that bag and give you a hell of a hook.
Would you consider a version of like finding some of that unreleased Nate Dogg shit and maybe
doing something with it on Death Row?
Hell yeah. And I got a beautiful relationship with his mother, Miss Ruth. So we would make sure that the estate get the majority of the
And his son is dope, and Hale's dope.
Come on, Nigel played in the Snoopy Football League. He was my quarterback for a couple of years.
That's crazy.
I coached that kid. That's my guy.
By the way, shout out to the Underdogs. I see the poster behind you. Speaking
of, man, you know we don't play no games.
That was a great movie.
Okay.
You know, that wasn't nothing about nothing. Just him saying, you know, and like, you know, I don't, that's above me for real. So whatever he said about my grandma, that's probably, you know, as far as the relationship.
It was positive. You said he loves her.
Yeah. And I'm saying I don't have, because my uncle would be like, well, if you love her, then why did you go steal the masters? Or why did you go, you know? So that's just something that I would leave for my uncle to say or to feel. And that's why I'm saying, like, you know, the stuff that he's saying there, you know, I wouldn't know, or like my grandma, she doesn't even speak on this, you know. It's more so my uncle that said something about this. So if that's what he's saying, then, you know, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, he said Nate Dogg had a hell of a work ethic, like Tupac, and then Warren G and Fred Ray.
Oh yeah,
have a whole bunch of unreleased Nate Dogg music.
Yeah, that's why when you asked me how many songs, I'm like, I don't know how many, but I can tell you where it's at. They stay with it. Whenever Snoop want to drop an unreleased Nate Dogg song or song with him on it, they got it. You know, Battle Cat, the last song they did when I was in the video, that was some Battle Cat pulled out of the drives, you know, and they put me in the video because it's only right at that point, you know, like when you speaking on a legacy. It was clear, you know, what I was doing and what the type of time I'm on.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Well, you know, hopefully everything works out for you guys. You know, seems like it's a pretty difficult situation to navigate through. It's
been like this for a while. I'm damn near used to it at this point. It's damn near what the business is for real. You feel me? Like, I don't even take it personal, bro. You feel me? I still be doing my own and wiggling through the Nate Dogg. And that's what I like about this. Like, I use his career as experience, you feel me? You know, I'm getting at, you know, I learned from what he went through, and you feel me, and what we still going through. So me being independent and doing how I do it, and still be having shows and still maneuvering with monthly listeners and hitting every little gap of it, I'm just thankful that I'm able to do it, you feel me? So I would love to get in a ring with like Almighty and knock his mother teeth out in front of Aiden Ross and all the streamers. Let them know y'all boys on the west side, for real. No matter what y'all boys doing out here, like me out here that been out here doing it, you feel me? Streamers, like, yeah, I know they got the Jew bags over there, so I ain't saying much. The Jews pay well, you feel me? So let's just set that up, you feel me? Get us a little something, you feel me? Knock it out, may want to do it again. Might start streaming after that, you feel me? All type, you know? But yeah, man, had to come with you, Cam. It's only right.
Well, that's what it is, man. I'll be looking forward to it if it goes down.
Oh, it better go down. Why not? Can't be scared all day. I'm gonna, hey, it's out, right? Well, it's clear. Whatever day this came out, I was asking Almighty for the fade. Adam, set it up. If Almighty don't want to set it up with milk, man, straight up.
That's what it is, man. I appreciate you.
Well, bro, we here.
All right. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.